Cheers to all the modders in the world. Right. So, anyway. Hi everyone. How are you all doing? I hope everyone is doing good. I haven't really hydrated today, and it's very hot over here in the Netherlands, but it is getting dark outside. It's evening, kinda, so it's gonna get cooler. And just for the occasion, I figured, why not have not one, but 2 bottles of drinkables. So, yeah, like I said yesterday, we're gonna focus on Nippy Bout, which is a song. Basically, it's Risley's theme, but it's from the Arctic Edo event that I haven't done yet. But that's the only thing I have yet to do there. The other things I have all completed. And I figured, wait a second, I said tomorrow, which is today now. And today is Mother's Day. So what better way to do this than to have an entire stream dedicated to Mother's Day. So, that's what we're gonna do. A nice stream dedicated to Xianyun's story quest, which I haven't done yet, but am willing to do for this stream. And, you know, because Arlecchino, I have her, so I figured, why not? Let's just focus on her as well. See if, you know, see if we can do anything for that. Although the ladder's probably going to be boring, but we'll see where that goes. Anyway, I have these cookies here in a, like, plastic wrapping. I've got it. Luna, can I borrow your beak for this? I mean, I have scissors here, but I feel like a beak is more efficient with this kind of stuff. Oh, never mind. I don't think I want that, because it has chocolate on these. Well, that's fine. I'll just have a... Oh, they all broke in half, apparently, too. Ah, whatever. I'll have half. I also... sorry. I also found a really neat chart that I think I wanted... I feel like I should show it to you guys. Hang on. Okay, let me shrink the image a bit there. So, on a scale of 1 to yes, how true is this? I think it's pretty true, no? Because, yeah. Let this sink in for a little bit. Alright, now we can begin. Project Baby? What? Motherfucker, what do you mean? What do you mean Project Baby? Okay, sure. Right, I logged in. Any birthdays? Nope. Alright, here we go. No. No, that is what I'm clicking. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're lagging all over the place, but that's fine. Fatui. Hello, Dvorak. I still don't know why you went missing,
traveler.
But...
Thanks again. Sure.
Okay, here we go. So, begin performance on this one. Yep. Testing keys. There we go. Okay, hopefully one is... Oh, dear. Fuck! Already. Yeah! Oh no, not this. Okay. I feel like in actually like impossible mode, you have to do all this. I feel like we're the percussion here. Here we go. Oh, it didn't even do the slow part, or the calming part. That's not nice. Well, we're gonna do hard, and if we can do that, I'm gonna actually try pro on this next as well. Let's see how that goes. Poorly, I know, but... I like this. Nip you bout hard. Oh. Okay, it really doesn't want to be do me all that. But no way. No way I had no fails there, right? What the heck? That's amazing. I love that. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna try this one. This is gonna be alpha. I think 1 and 6 are involved. Not sure what gives it away. Yeah. Fuck. Okay, yeah, 1 and 6 are absolutely involved in this. I don't like the, I'm not gonna like the build-up part, am I? Okay, here we go, yeah. Fuck. You can see me throwing... Oh, fuck! Okay, that was really difficult at the end there. Why was that so difficult? How did I still do well on this? You know what? Fuck you. Ito, bring it on. I'm feeling masochistic today. Don't know why. Wow. Wow. What the fuck? Oh my god. You know what? No. That is so difficult. Why is that so difficult though? What does the beat map look like? Import? Import. So, I want to see what the build-up looks like. Holy... Wait, hang on. Hold on, I need to see what this looks like in this mode. Yep. Kinda figure as much. Good lord. And that is the most difficulty here on this. Jesus Christ! Yeah, no. I think I'm good. Wait, I wanna know. I wanna know something. Import. That. So what does this one look like then? Damn. So that's the most difficult setting on Farina's song then, I guess. I would like to point out that the red lines are where are the most recommended places to put notes down. Yeah. I'm just watching this just to be curious what this is all about, what the beat map will be on the most difficult difficulty here, but yeah. Any pianists in the chat? Oh my god! Did you see that? How tight this is? Good lord. Oh, here we go. Wow, even that ending is impossible for someone like me who has never played the piano before. But honestly, hold on. Just because we can do it. Oh right, there's no absolute the most difficult setting for this, that's true. So this is the most difficult setting for the previous time this song was around. Oh, it's following the guitar track on this. That's cool. Good lord. Ito, everyone. Ito. Oh, wow. Hey, hold on. I gotta check this, by the way. And that's the final one. After this, we will go over to the to Xianyun's quest. Even the most subtle notes are being played here. Oh, no. This comes to show that the one who was in charge of this part of the event was probably the composer for Genshin Impact, because this is only 213 notes as opposed to the other songs with Nippy Bout and Farina's team having 400. Does this look easy to you guys? For only 200 notes, half of what you have to play with Farina and such? You get a little bit of breathing space here, but then suddenly... Oh my god. Yeah. Also only 200 notes, by the way. I love how you're playing the music and the percussion at the same time with this. That's insane. And the children's squad is probably also gonna be insane to play here. We'll see. Uh-oh. Yeah, so the long notes is the core you're playing. That's insane. I mean, this is probably the first time I actually got pro on one of these. So you know what? I'm happy with this. I'm. Oh my god! You actually had to get a thing for this. Nice. Oh, I can do a wish. Oh yeah. Hello. Okay, this one has 2 days remaining. Do we have anything to turn in? One whole commission we can return. What is Project Baby about then? Like, what? Why is it called that? Also, is Sayu still here? You better believe she is. Yeah, she just says the same lines no matter what. Hey, Sayu. I don't know if you realize this, but you're no longer like, you're no longer obligated to stay here. You know, like. Wait, is this fixed again? Okay, that works. Huh. So I guess they weren't working before. Okay. What is the point of these, of being able to change the angle of these in the lighting color? I don't get it. Maybe it's some secret I don't know of yet. When does the event end? Oh, in 2 weeks. That's fine. Wait, 2 weeks? That's literally a week before the next update. That's insane. Alright, anyway. Let's go over to Mount Aosang. I think I have Xianyun's story quest still active. Like, I don't think I advanced a single, like, step in it. So, I'll be able to do stuff with that, yeah. But just, oh my god. That is, huh. Didn't I have more quests down here from, like, worlds and such? Or did I think I completed all those already. Okay. Well.
Behold!
Wait. Good placement for that, by the way. Hello. I will take that.
Gather!
I should probably watch out with how much I'm doing that around here, because for all I know, I'm gonna be hitting a rock and it's gonna be falling down the mountain forever until I can't catch it anymore. Oh, that was a tombstone. Sorry, by the way, for that. I didn't mean to burp like that.
The wind rises.
Darn. I was too late, unfortunately. Oh well.
Behold!
There she is. The lady. Oh, guess I'm going in the water then.
Here we are, right outside her place. Do you still remember the first time we came here? We even brought offerings and everything.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that.
And when we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor. Paimon thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time together, she's really not like that at all.
Yeah. Quadruple cock shot. Well, that's a interesting way to plan to name a post on Facebook, but okay.
We probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right? Still, Paimon's got some snacks around here somewhere, so if she really wants something, we can just use that.
Hell yeah.
Huh? Traveler, did something catch your eye?
Wow, don't think we've ever seen her before.
Whoa, what a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Seems like she could also be a powerful adeptus.
Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country.
Yeah.
Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association, right? Want to go up to her and say hello?
Who knew you were such a social butterfly, Paimon? I'll leave the instructions to you.
Helping you make more connections is a part of Paimon's job as your reliable guide. Paimon's got this.
Alright, well, I'm counting on you.
Hello. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Paimon, just everything in a nice even tone.
Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of Cloud Retainer. May we have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
You two... What is this tomfoolery? Has this shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Wait, you're...
Cloud Retainer?
Huh? You're the illuminated bird? But you look... human! How did that happen?
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities. As for your confusion, one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
So, you're indulging now because...
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor. Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
You? Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place! In fact, Paimon can think of several examples, like that time when you suddenly appeared on top of a roof without any warning, or...
It feels like Cloud Retainer has her reasons, but doesn't want to discuss them too openly. I almost forgot, Paimon brought you some gifts.
Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Oh? So you have taken care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all. Most
Oh shit, I accidentally skipped that. Whoops.
Well, this is all Paimon's got. You don't mind, right?
One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, it is the gesture that one values above all else. So long as you've shown proper respect and consideration, the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself. Anyway, where were we before you reminded Paimon about the gifts?
Cloud Retainer said that she's going to visit some of her disciples.
Ah, right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe. It's also been a while since we last saw them. Maybe we can come too.
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself. Xianyun and Ganyu should be quite pleased to see you again. However, one would first inquire as to the reason behind your visit here. You have cause to seek one's company?
No reason in particular.
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
Is that so? If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor. Ganyu is likely still working at Yuehai Pavilion, so that shall be our first stop.
Okay.
Great! Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor!
Yeah! Bruce Serena, Chapter 1, Act 1. 1,000 moonlit miles.
Ganyu has been quite busy with work as of late. One can count on one talon the number of times she returns to Mount Outsong each year. Shenoha has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future.
Oh.
Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes, and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
Okay. What is this? An elegantly assembled mysterious mechanism. For some reason, it is hard to keep your eyes off of it. It appears to be one of Cloud Retainer's new inventions, but it's hard to tell what it could be used for. I do love how you can tell that she was here, you know, getting some noodles. Oh, that's what that is for. I just noticed that those things that the chopsticks are resting on. I've seen those before. I've never known that's what that was for. That's funny. Anyway, yeah, we're going here. Right. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna glide here. Also, sorry if I'm a bit, like, you know... Oh, crap. Yeah, sorry if I'm not paying attention to all that much. I am kinda multitasking, which is a thing I should never do. But I'm doing it anyway. For the sake of a game that I'm playing and used to help Jingle with a sponsorship in. Here we go.
We're almost at Weihai Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked to see Cloud Retainer like this? Guess we have no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go?
She's back there. She didn't come with us.
Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Yeah, come forth and join us.
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
But why? Isn't it better if we all go together?
Yeah, it's all better if we go together, right? Like, you two are kind of like mother and daughter, you know, whole thingy going on, no? Alright.
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything to attend to one's visit. One fears that would only result in her staying up all night to make up for lost time.
True point.
One does not wish to trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall suffice. Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not mention one's presence here.
Okay.
Fair enough. Makes sense. Alright then, we'll just pass on your regards and...
Cloud Retainer?
Uh-oh.
Oh. Busted.
Mm-hmm.
Is that lady someone you know, Miss Ganyu?
She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit? I believe my schedule today is quite full. Although, perhaps I could move some work to later in the evening.
Up to you, Ganyu. I will advise against it.
Oh, not to worry, Miss Ganyu. I'll make the necessary arrangements right away.
Thank you, Huixin.
It's been a while, Ganyu.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since I last saw you in this form.
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this Cloud Retainer of whom you speak. One is simply a mere mortal passerby.
Uh-huh.
Seems she's not buying it.
Ganyu saw right through her.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
Ganyu looks totally bewildered. She's thinking, why wouldn't I recognize you? I used to see you every day. How bad do you think my memory is?
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
Amen.
An apt observation. One was simply passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in the area.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important... Cloud Retainer's right! We've still got something super important to do, so we can't stay here for too long today.
Yep. We must go now. Goodbye.
Oh, is that so? But it's been so long since we last saw each other.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work. A quick conversation should suffice for today. A more involved reunion should wait until you find yourself less occupied.
I understand. That should be fine.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one must also remind you to rest. Though Adepti blood flows through your veins, excessive exhaustion will still cause grave harm to your body.
Yep. That is true.
It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent. When you were young, you oft begged one to cuddle you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
I do love how Cloud Retainer, as usual, is really good at embarrassing Ganyu. I love that.
If you insist. We are running short on time regardless, so one will refrain from going into each and every story. Why don't you continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
Wow, you've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke. If you ever need anything, please just come find me at Uehai Pavilion.
Will do, man. I mean,
Also,
woman, ma'am.
Forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer, but if you plan to continue appearing in this form, don't you think it'd be helpful to adopt a human name?
A human name? Huh. You raise a valid point. Considering the sheer extent of one's renown, Cloud Retainer is surely too recognizable as a name.
Yep.
You really think so? Not that you're not famous or anything, but that famous?
Yeah, I mean, she's literally one of the 3 Adepti that helped us. Well, I say 3, but she's one of the Adepti that helped Liyue. Yeah. Be safe again, you know, Paimon? Like, it's not like she's not some random person we picked off the streets to help us save Liyue with. Like, come on.
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think such a thing to be possible. Nevertheless, Ganyu's advice cannot be ignored. From this point on, when in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as Xianyun.
Okay.
Xianyun?
I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion. An adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to describe her carefree and spontaneous nature.
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
Oh.
Huh? Wait, so you're really that powerful?
Yeah, apparently so, huh? Hang on, gotta do the thing real quick.
And what of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
No. It's just, You know what? I'll get back to you on that.
Not exactly.
Paimon looked away in embarrassment. That's totally what Paimon had in mind.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. The tales of her past can only be found in ancient texts. It is said that once, a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no choice, many people left their homes, while others spent day and night praying to the Adepti.
Oh.
Although I did not live through such tragedy, simply reading about it is enough to gain a visceral understanding of all the pain and desperation during that time. On top of the drought, a noxious gas also began to spread through the land. If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts, much of Liyue would be nothing more than a barren wasteland today. The books had this to say about what happened. Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds. Immediately, the clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens. Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were saved.
Hell yeah.
That's incredible!
Good going. Nice going, Big Bird.
Mortal records add embellishments to dramatize past events. One did merely what one ought, and even if one had not interceded, the other Adepti would surely have stepped in to help.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said? Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for you. So it was Paimon's bad for calling you Illuminated Bird before. You're not too mad, are you?
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world. Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
I mean, you don't want to be called bitch, right? Nah, I'm kidding.
In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently. Have you any thoughts on her workplace? And what, pray tell, of her monthly remuneration? Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
That is a lot of questions.
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally. Wanmin Restaurant's business has been booming recently. So, with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Xiangling still off and out in search of new recipes, I introduced Shenhe to staff the restaurant.
Oh, damn.
I see. Most excellent indeed. One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family. Xiangling is kind and astute, while her father is loyal and reliable. One has no cause to believe that they will make Shenhe's work difficult.
Amen.
Now, it is almost time to partake in the victuals of noon. One shall visit Wanmin Restaurant in person and see how Shenhe is doing.
Huh? But didn't you just say that you had something important to do?
Yeah, she's doing that right now.
Can that wait until after we've eaten?
You may return to your work, Ganyu. One shall see to this matter on one's own. There will be many an occasion to dine together in the future. One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most readily.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time.
Yeah.
See you around, Ganyu.
Alright.
Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned important business to attend to, Paimon realized that you were just looking to cut the conversation short and not take too much of Ganyu's time. Is Paimon right?
No, in fact, it was not an excuse. One is indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Wait, for real?
The moment is not yet upon us. Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
Huh. She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
Hello, Hiroshi. By the way, sorry, I was unable to say hello to you while they were talking because I wanted to have to finish the conversation. But yeah, I hope you're doing good. This is Xianyun's story quest. Xianyun being, well, Cloud Retainer. And I haven't done her story quest yet, so I figured, why not? Might as well. It's Mother's Day, so might as well go for it, you know. But yeah. Hey, no problem, man. Oh my god, she's just there. She's just standing there, menacingly.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady, eh?
Oh, damn. Damn, Shenhe.
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
You do it.
No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
What would you like to order?
Oh no.
2 servings of Mora meat to go. Good chat. Bye.
Oh, Shenhe. You blew it.
Shenhe!
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
She's just focused on helping Chef Mao out. That's funny. Okay, hang on.
Don't
go ahead
welcome
and
us
do
as
something.
guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
It's been a while, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's all she has to say.
And this is?
Ah! Funny.
This is Miss Xianyun.
Master?
Huh?
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with such ease?
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take.
Amen. Like, actually, that is that's some good shit.
You...
Oh.
Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly. Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
Wholesome, genuine moment here.
And check out the great food, too.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and can't talk for very long.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon, are you here for Shenhe? The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So I've got things covered for now. Go ahead, sit down and enjoy some time with your friends. I'll let you know if things pick up.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so where do we go? Apparently over there.
Rio has really got a lot going for it.
Oh. I'm in the vicinity anyway. Are you pulling for anyone? I'm currently trying to pull for Arlecchino's weapon. Because I don't have that yet, sadly.
Add Astra.
But I can feel that it's, you know, it's almost there. I can feel it. I can feel the pool being ever so close. That is to say, if I even have... Well, that's not what it is at all. Wait, do I have any... Well, okay, I do. I do have some weapons, stuff that I can use for sending things. Yeah, I'll just level this up, I guess. There we go. I'm gonna make sure that I have... Okay, so Kirara I could level up at some point, but I need more materials first. Good luck. Hey, thanks, man. Ooh, Barbara. Wow. Yesterday she was not doing that animation at all, but today she's doing it. There we go. The good Barbara vibes right there. Oh my god, that woman. I need to punch. No, I'm kidding.
It is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human.
Mm-hmm.
Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Oh no. Oh no.
Seems like you've been making progress. So by dealing with them, you mean...
First, I try to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
Oh, how should Paimon put this?
Sounds reasonable enough?
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
You were really lucky and you got Arlecchino and Chi-Chi at 0 pity. Oh, damn. Oh, you're saving for Tartaglia and Rylsley. Tartaglia is a god tier kind of character when it comes to, like, you know, Hydro DPS. Because holy crap. I use him all the time. He is insane. Rylsley is also really good. I actually managed to, like, at some point, there was like an event. I remember doing that on stream as well. There were like people watching as well. And I had to use Rylsley in a trial or so for like a combat event. And he was so well built in the trial that I managed to one-shot and launch a lower troll against a wall and like killing it instantly. Like, I knocked it beyond the boundaries of the arena and it died instantly. That was so funny that happened there.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
Huh.
I see. Just as expected of Master.
Yep. What she means to say is she actually misses the two of you a lot.
I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh, you did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Yeah, Shenhe.
Whoa, her mood shot up just like that.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Uh-oh.
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
You don't know what to do because you don't think Arlecchino and Ryasley are a good pair. I mean, if you want to build teams for the Spiral Biz, you could have them both be like in 2 separate teams for them. And another team maybe for if like Cryo and Pyro are not good enough for the Spiral Biz.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest. In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
Huh. What kind of device was it?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again? Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
That's funny.
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day. Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up.
That's what we would call cheating in the human world, Xianyun, but okay.
Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch. Truly a most unfortunate turn of events. Anyway, do go on, Shenhe.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so? Huh. With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest. What is a race without spectators, after all?
Right?
Have you been lonely, Master?
Lonely? Huh. At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. Even one's own self-directed musings can span several days and nights. 'Tis a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous.
She is lonely.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
I don't know, you just feel lonely, I think.
It's nothing. It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again. I was just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real Cloud Retainer?
Good question.
To me, they are both, Master. One is the Master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the Master that I respect and adore.
Huh. One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time. One would almost question the sincerity of your estimations.
Yeah.
This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and abide by no rule. One does as one pleases and speaks as one pleases. Others may critique or praise as they see fit, yet one places little weight in such judgments.
I don't know what the word eschew is, but okay. If I get at least a target, I'm gonna make a broken team. Oh yeah, no. Make sure you get the Polar Star for him as well. That's nowadays that's a signature weapon because, well, it is a weapon he uses, so. Yeah. But yeah, Tartaglia is really, Raiden and Kazuha, oh yeah, they're also very, very powerful. I use Raiden Shogun a lot.
She got like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her disciple? And it's as if her ego is about to burst.
Do you have any empty tables?
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
Alright, good luck with the lunchtime rush, Shenhe.
I'll try my best.
Okay. As more and more guests begin to trickle in, Paimon takes the opportunity to order a whole array of delicious dishes.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
Can you eat this kind of food, Claritainer?
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors. The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied. In fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration. One has already begun to conceptualize the next generation of supreme cuisine machines.
Amen.
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
Oh. I see two characters in the background that are very relevant to this story quest.
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny? But it smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here? My poor legs can't go on for much longer.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if anyone's happy to share a table.
Okay, I'll ask around. Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so...
Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
I don't mind either. As long as you don't mind our chatter.
Great! Thanks so much. My name is Xianyun, and this is my granny, Yuendai.
Oh.
Granny?
Yep. Is there something wrong with that?
No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young.
Yeah. A lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful looks, but she's actually much older than she appears. Granny? Why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Huh. Have we met before?
No.
'Tis a fated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu.
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually eat that?
Can't hurt to ask.
Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Need any help?
Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the time. She's always saying things that sound kinda confusing. Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning.
And what about your parents?
They died young. It's just me and Granny now. Oh, but it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too. Sure, it's hard at times, but you just gotta make the best of the life you've got.
Amen.
Wow, you're really tough for your age, kid.
You're too kind.
I heard that Arlecchino will get nerfed. You'll have to wait for 1.5 more seconds to use her burst. Yep, she's getting nerfed. Which is sad, but understandable nonetheless, because, well, she was a little bit strong. To the point where it might have been the case where she was a little bit too strong, maybe. But it was, yeah, she's a good character though. I love her. She's a good character.
And me?
It's unfair.
Oh,
yeah.
what about me?
People will find it unfair, but I think people will also manage, don't worry. It's not all that bad, really. She's still gonna be very powerful. Just less powerful. Hang on, I gotta upgrade the thing real quick on Ant Legion. There we
You're
go.
tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important thing again? Ah, I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark. Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
Huh? That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it before?
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it. But I'm in a good mood now, and somehow I remembered it again. You know, I believe I've had this dream a great many times. But just how many times have I had it? Now that I do not remember.
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
Really strong, but they should have done that in beta. I mean, it's not really bad. No, that's true. That's true. Things could have been worse, really.
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear, and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
Huh, you're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert. In that case, do you still remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
Not anymore. Although, I have a sense that she looked rather like me. But not as I am now. My younger self.
A younger version of Granny?
This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
As one said, fate must have brought us together. You may leave the situation to me.
Are you sure? So, what are your names?
Paimon's Paimon.
I'm CalmestRaccoon.
Just Xianyun is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but, how do you want us to pay you back?
Well, not at all.
Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
Yeah, we're fine. We're just curious about your situation and want to help if we can.
Thank you so much.
Hey, no problem.
You're welcome. But Miss Xianyun, what exactly can we do to help out this granny? All we have to go off is that dream. Where do we start?
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth. Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return.
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
Why, of course I do. The heavens above, the earth below, the wispy clouds, and the emerald mountain streams.
Okay, taking that as a no.
I might have an idea. Once, when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of people from a disaster. If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something.
Good point, good point, good point, good point.
A martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinto knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions.
Oh,
if anyone knows about the heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Xianyun Commerce Guild.
Oh my god. Really? We have to talk to him?
Are you leaving already? But I'm still hungry.
Oh, don't worry.
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few different things.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Streetward Rambler? Oh, you mean Madam Ping!
Yep.
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
For this price, the food is unbelievable.
Always wanted to try this place.
I don't like Xingqiu. I don't want to talk to him. I am going to grab a gun, point it at his sword, and then be like, try it now. Oh, he's not even wearing the outfit that actually makes him acceptable to look at. Well, here, have a black hole. Hello, nerd.
Huh. It's you two. What brings you here?
Xingqiu! Great, we found you! We wanted to ask you about something.
You explain the situation to Xingqiu.
That's not a whole lot of information to go off of. I don't know if I can say for sure.
That's fine.
I can't pinpoint her identity from your description alone. But considering her age, I am reminded of a nameless heroine who's been featured in various chivalric novels.
Huh.
Nameless heroine?
Yeah.
That's right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years ago. As the people suffered, a nameless heroine appeared and began to clear away evil spirits in bandit camps. The people idolized her, but never learned her name. All they knew was that she always acted alone. Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount Tianheng. They were well matched in more ways than one, often fighting together as a fearsome duo of otherworldly strength.
Huh.
After the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. All that remained were tales of her incredible accomplishments.
That sounds pretty cool, actually.
The way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai. I hope that's somewhat helpful.
Oh yeah, no it is.
Thanks a lot, Xingqiu. We knew it'd be worth talking to you.
I hate to say it, but she's right. It was pretty good to talk to you.
It's nothing at all. Just something I came across while reading. I did do a bit of extra research on her story, but it was just out of personal curiosity.
Fair enough. Well, I'm going to leave you alone now, because I don't like you.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super cool. Oh, wait, Xingqiu, if you've read up on her, do you know of any places often associated with her?
Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always appeared near one of 3 places. Wangshu Inn, the area just north of Jueyun Karst, and Qingyun Peak.
Neither do I. Hell yeah, man. I mean, he's a really good character when it comes to skills, but that's as far as I'm willing to compliment him, because his hair looks so ugly, he has a really bratty personality, and I don't like him. He looks like a girl. I mean, he is voiced by a woman, which shouldn't say anything, but still.
Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also often seen near those 3 places. That would explain why those locations appear in the various novels written about her.
You are a huge help.
You're welcome. To be honest, I found some parts of the story confusing when I first came across it. If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character, she may just be able to help me put the pieces together. It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after retiring from the public eye. But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again. There were even rumors that she became extremely ill. I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from public memory. It's almost as if she was trying to hide from something. There's probably far more to the story than what's been written.
Yeah, probably.
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage to uncover the truth.
Oh yeah.
That's a deal. Perhaps, behind the truth of it all, there lies a story more fantastical than any work of fiction.
Paimon feels like we just learned so much from Xingqiu. A drought, a nameless heroine, a life of seclusion. Wait, why does the story sound super familiar? Oh, right! There's a drought in this story, too! Xingqiu, are droughts super common in Liyue or something?
Well, they used to be. But people have long since developed methods to prevent them, like by cultivating the soil or digging canals. So while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters. The drought 50 years ago is probably one of the worst we've had in the last several centuries.
Yeah, that adds up.
The crops withered, the streams ran dry, and the monsters in the mountains became rabid and agitated. Countless caravans were attacked, and people who lost their homes came together to form bandit groups. What started as a natural disaster soon became a human tragedy as well.
Oh, damn.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so beloved. She must have been someone of true integrity, to do so much for the people while asking nothing in return.
Yeah. Damn.
Still, as terrible as that drought was, it was nothing compared to the truly calamitous disasters that befell this land in ancient times. They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more common. Only the strongest of Adepti could hope to dispel the ruin and devastation. Do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Xianyun and the others again. Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past. She used to be a great hero who saved many people. So sad that she can't recall any of it.
Maybe you should make a vid for Arlecchino's polearm. I want to see your luck, lol.
Anyway, we'll
I'll probably stream it though.
See you some other time, Xingqiu. Thank you so much for your help.
Like, I'm probably more likely to stream it than to, like, make an actual video on it. Although I should make an actual video on it, but, you know, I stream more than I, like, upload. I'm definitely gonna try to go for it, though. That's for sure. Hang on.
It's no problem at all. Safe travels.
Hey, you too, man.
I can't wait to see my adorable daughter again.
Good luck, man. But here's the thing, right? Xingqiu looks like not like I can't look at him without like being like, ugh. But this new outfit he has, his hair, so much better. Gotta say, his hair looks so much better, and his outfit is so good with this. It is a shame that he has to look like that, like the way he. Wait. Fine, I'll talk to him again for the sake of the quest and dialogue.
Time erases everything. Even the greatest of heroes will have their legacy reduced to the small fraction of their deeds that were committed to paper. But I think the magic of chivalric novels lies in the way you can catch glimpses of a noble soul from a few mere paragraphs.
He has such a way with words. It's a shame that I do not care about him. But in another universe I would. But yeah, his I think you can actually still buy his outfit in the in this shop right here. Hang on, let me check. Yeah, you can still get his outfit if you want him. But yeah, like there's no like his hair here is just like that. But then this he just has it tied up a bit. And it looks like more wildish, but also like more... Well, this one looks like as formal and as nerdy as you can get it. But then this one... I like this way more for him. This hairstyle fits him way better. Because he's a swordsman who is also a member of the Xianyun Commerce Guild. Honestly, you can't just expect a swordsman to have this kind of hairstyle, right? Not without having it look nice on the battlefield. Surely something like this would fit better. So, yeah. That's what I like about it. I like that way more than the original Xingqiu.
Quit following me.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Skin looks much better, right?
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Ha! Radiant Spin Crystal.
Oh, thank you. Straight word, Ping. What has amused you so?
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world, and yet you appear just the same as ever.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
Well, the inquiry is as such. Approximately how much more would one need to afford a comfortable life in the harbor, not unlike the one that you yourself lead?
I don't know if that's supposed to be... Yeah, never mind.
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean that...
Club retainer, Madam Ping! What are you two talking about?
Nothing save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed any useful details?
Yes.
Shinto has a theory, but let's save it for when Chuyu and Miss Yundai have joined up with us again.
Yeah, let's do that. Meanwhile, I'm going to get these bonuses and going to hatch these eggs before I go ahead and close the game. I got 10,000 honeydew, never mind, I guess I will I will level up some things again. For no reason at all. Oh, Xianyun and Yuan soon arrive at the scene. Paimon relays Xingqiu's theory.
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here, have some tea.
Thank you so much.
What do you think, Chuyu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny?
According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianheng. Maybe that's my grandpa. I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in her attic full of a bunch of weird sigils.
Seems like the stories were on the right track. We should probably pay a visit to the 3 places mentioned in the books.
I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains, thoroughly one with nature and at peace.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always nice to slow down and take the time to appreciate pleasant conversation among friends.
Thank you.
Let's see, let's rest here for a little while then.
Okay, since we have the time, can I ask you something?
You may not, but go ahead.
Sure thing. What would you like to know?
I have a secret I want to tell you. Let's go talk over there.
Okay. So what does she want to talk about?
Quit following me.
Oh my god.
What's wrong, Xianyun?
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant. But are you guys all adepti in disguise?
Well, we're not, but she is.
Oh! About that.
Why do you say that?
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss Xianyun call herself an adeptus.
Oh, must have been a slip of the tongue. Xianyun, since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain to Xianyun here what you really meant by that.
Xianyun. Oh my goodness. Smart kid, yep.
One is indeed an adeptus. Is that of some concern to you?
Wow, just coming out right like that, huh, Xianyun?
I knew it.
You don't sound surprised at all.
Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane. I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky. She put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus house and fed me some sort of magic potion. When I woke up, I was already back in my bed and my fever was gone. I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the chance. So I just kind of wanted to ask if maybe any of you have ever met an Adeptus like that?
A pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are blue and white and black and brown. Have you ever met one that's pure white, Clovertina?
Never has one met an adeptus with such features. One surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
That's weird. Was it really just a dream then? Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Granny recover her memories. I'm really grateful for all your help.
Hell yeah.
Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, we just need to visit them one by one. Let's go to Wangshu Inn first.
Okay, I'll go get Granny.
Oh, Madam Ping is just here.
Leaving already? Well, just remember that you can come over for a cup of tea anytime.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Madam Ping. Best granny in the entire game, by the way. Gotta say. Because, genuinely, I don't think there's a kinder elder in any place in Tibet than Madam Ping. Like, let's be honest.
Quit following me.
Best elder character in the game. And by that I mean the NPCs. Yeah. Like, Madam Ping has been my favorite ever since the Liyue Archon quest that I back then had just completed, and nowadays that's like 3 years ago now. And I have yet to be introduced to a better elder yet. I mean, the toy seller is pretty kind, but her voice creeps me out a bit.
Wangshu Inn. Wangshu Inn.
Do you remember this place, Granny?
Yes. The fish here is very delicious, and if you look out into the distance, you can always spot a bird that's been left behind by its flock. I believe I used to have a room here. It had a window. Yes, I spent a lot of time looking out that window. Which room was it again? Let me look.
I'll come with.
Paimon's still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar with this place, that must mean she lived here, right? Wait, huh?
You won't die sounds kind of annoying. I mean, some elderly people just are gonna start to sound like that. Albeit that in this game, you know, they're all voiced by the same voice actors that, you know, used like voice younger characters. For example, I know for a fact that in Inazuma, there is a character, an elderly man, I think, in Konda Village. He appears in a form of quest. I don't know what kind of quest it was, but it was, I think it was Yoimiya's story quest, like Act 1. But this elderly man was there, and I could hear by his voice that he's voiced by Ben Pronsky, who also voices Oz, which is like that raven buddy that Fischl has. So that raven and this elderly man share the same voice actor, and you know, some of the voice actors just asked what, you know, voice an elder character, and they're gonna do that kind of voice. Paimon recently is being voiced differently than before. She used to be voiced with a low voice by Karina Butker, then she found it like kind of uncomfortable to voice that way, and she was going for a higher pitch. Nowadays she's doing a combination of both to have Paimon express her emotions more, which is pretty funny.
Whoa! Shao! What are you doing here all of a sudden? You scared the living daylights out of Paimon!
Although I can tell, I can understand why she will be annoying with tones like that.
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look.
You miss her older voice. Honestly, I like the more recent change of her voice way better. Like, I used to like the older voice, and the higher pitched voice was not as much, but you know what? A combination of both is maybe even better.
If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. I suppose there's no cause for concern.
No, there's not. Don't worry. Go back to sleep, Xiao. Go back to sleep. There's no need to be here. Go back to bed, bro. Like, don't worry, Zhao, sir. We have everything covered for you. You do not need to worry. We are fine.
It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned to your previous form.
My Zhao did 91k once. Good lord. You've met her in this form before? The highest I did was with my Rider Shogun, and it was 73,000. And it was actually recently that I did that. I was just like, okay, yeah, just my Shogun just casually does 73,000 damage on the Pyro. I just find that's fine.
I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions during the Archon War.
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Behold, the glory of one's newest invention, the Bang Bang continuous fire mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the Adepti.
The way she was mocking and mimicking and pretending to be Cloud Retainer with that voice is gold. Holy crap, that was funny. That was a funny voice if I've ever heard one.
An impressive imitation.
She's not gonna be amused.
Paimon knows her all too well.
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics.
A good voice actor. Oh yeah. Fun fact, Karina Boetkar, Paimon's English voice actress, also voiced Tatsumaki in One Punch Man. Paimon is Tatsumaki.
The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn, only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
Also, good luck watching One Punch Man and seeing Tatsumaki speak without having to think of Paimon now. Here's another little fun fact. Zhao is voiced by a woman, Layla Berzins. And Layla Berzins usually makes meme videos of her pretending to be Zhao and just doing skits with Zhao's voice. Which, by the way, they are contractually obligated to refrain from using the characters, their voices, in anything that is non-canonical to their character. Layla does not care. She just voices Zhao as if he was like a cowboy, and she has a kazoo, so she makes jokes with that too while doing Zhao's voice. If there's any voice actor that's more meme-like than Koi Dao or Ben Balmaceda, it's probably Layla Berzins. What else is a funny little Genshin voice actor trivia? Oh yeah, there was an event that had a trailer in Inazuma back then. Like when Inazuma was like fresh, there was like a trailer. And I don't know which trailer it was, but in it were Toma and Yoimiya happily chatting while being close buddy friends and carrying boxes around. That is apparently a little nudge that the developers gave to the relationship of their actual English voice actors. Because Christian Banas and Jenny Yokobori, as far as I remember, are married. And they're the voice actors of Thoma and Yoimiya. And they're usually seen talking together in the game. Like, they're usually pretty close in the game. And I have a feeling that the devs did that to not only ship the characters, but also because the voice actors are married. Also, I remember that it's been a while that Albedo's voice actor, Koi Dao, he announced that he was in a relationship with, what was her name again? Voice actors of Barbara and Xianyun, sorry. Xianyun? What? Like, those two are also dating. Don't know about nowadays, though. Let's see. Ben Balmaceda, Ben Balmaceda, who is Kave's voice actor, his cousin is in a relationship with the voice actor behind Al-Haytham, whose name, I don't know his surname, but his first name is Nazi. Roy's voice actor Shodo. Yep, that's true. But yeah, Nazi's dating Kave's voice actor's cousin, so a lot of relationships. Oh yeah. What else? Oh yeah. Here's also a little fun fact. Ether's voice actor Zach Aguilar, who also voices Mooncarver, by the way, he went to college with Koi Dao. They have been friends since forever. They went to voice acting classes together as well. They have been through all of that, through thick and thin. And they have been mostly cast together in shows and games. Which is why they're both also in Demon Slayer, for example. They're really good buddies. Their chemistry is off this fucking world. Let me tell ya. But yeah. So, yeah. Canonically, Albedo and Ether are best buddies. I don't know. Just saying shit. Shit! Right, I need to research something. Hang on. Do I have enough water for this? I do. Okay, enough leaves? Well, that's gonna be a bit tricky. Ha! I'm kidding. It's not tricky. Oh, I only needed 7 of those. Fuck. Well, I miscalculated that poorly. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, research. There we go. Okay, now I don't have to worry about that.
A cloud retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
Good question, actually. Why did you?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a shape?
I don't know. Would have been useful. That's just me, though. I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
When dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world, a mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
True, but, I mean, I'm gonna say I don't mind.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form.
Yeah, it sounds like her, right?
Although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago, when she decided to don her human form. I believe it was for the purpose of...
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
I want to hear.
Granny, are you okay?
Back then, at this place,
Perhaps this conversation should end here. I shall take my leave now.
Bye-bye, my friend. It was good talking to you again, my friend. Goodbye.
Should you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name. However, given that you are traveling with Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good hands.
Call out my name, Adept Xiao. Why do I sound like Shadow the Hedgehog if I'm trying to imitate him? It's so weird. It's like Xiao is secretly Shadow the Hedgehog. But I can't seem to understand why. I guess I'm gonna stop doing this voice now because I'm choking. I can't breathe when I'm doing this voice.
Anyway.
Everyone! I think Granny is finally beginning to remember her past.
Slowly now, calm your mind and recount what has been recalled.
Damn.
a long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
Huh. So what Shinto said was true! You did fall ill! Was that why you went into hiding?
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I can't even remember the name of my illness. The only thing I can remember is that it took a great toll on me, and there was no cure for it.
That is sad, actually.
I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious. I'd come to every once in a while and stare at the migrating birds outside the window. It was a solemn sight. I remember crying, but I'm not even sure I knew why. One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills.
Hold on, I gotta do a thing real quick, hang on. Is this the same one as before? Yep, that's just Paimon.
He told me that the pills were concocted using Adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough, I made a full recovery. My illness remained dormant for several decades after that.
So the dementia you're suffering from now is actually...
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago? And it was all thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the symptoms in check? Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you remember anything else?
I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, if only I wasn't so useless.
No, it's fine, don't worry.
Hey, you're not useless.
Yeah, you're
You've done
not.
so much for me. Watched me grow up. Raised me. How could you say that about yourself?
Woman, you are not worthless. You are a strong person, and we all admire that. So do not worry, because you are amazing. There you go. I gave the good vibes right there. What is so? Oh, damn, I don't know.
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was just a bit frustrated. That's all.
Okie dokie. If you say so.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process. Finding pieces of one's past is always superior to not finding anything at all. Let us make haste to the next location.
Next location. Next location. Oh, why don't we go to the area north of Dwayun Karst next? There isn't really a landmark there, so where should we start? Oh, Paimon's got it. Let's check out the houses in the area first. After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right? Oh, Paimon's really got her thinking cap on today. At this rate, we'll recover all of Granny Wendai's memories in no time.
By the way, surprise guest appearance from the elevator in the back. Don't worry. Give it up for the elevator. Oh my god. Wait. That's pretty scattered. Finally, this house has a purpose. What is this? 3 fossils. Oh yeah, you can just get... Okay. What are these pins even? Lost key. Oh. Oh, fuck, right. Do you guys want to see the most depressing area in the entire game? Here, I'll go to the most depressing area the game has to offer for you. You're not gonna like it though, I know that much.
Too slow. Squall and Fury.
So, I marked this pin because I once found these houses, but it was at that pin that I actually realized that that was here. But, yeah. So, there are these destroyed houses with pets around them. They have never had a purpose before. But what I know is that these pets are here at these destroyed homes with no one around them. And that is when I realized something happened here, and these were these fellas at their home. Their owners may have died, with these fellas waiting here for their owners to return. And it makes me so incredibly sad. Oh. Ah, fuck it. Yeah, it was right here when I discovered this kind of stuff, because I found a kitty here, and I was like, wait, why is there just a cat here? What is even here for this cat to get? And then I looked further north and I realized, it's a broken settlement with the pets looking for their owners, but they can't find the owners because, well, don't make violence.
Too slow.
Don't spread violence, because otherwise this can happen with the pets of those who don't deserve to die.
Quit following me.
We don't want anyone to be hurt, whether physically or emotionally. Same goes for the pets. We don't want these poor critters to be lonely.
Quit following me.
Missing the you know, the people they love and cherish. Here's another one, by the way. You can tell by this bag that this is really where someone used to live. There's just a sweet flower in there, but that's fine.
Too slow.
There's one thing I never actually tried though. Hang on.
Quit following me.
Okay, you can't capture them. That means that they are an important creature that you can't capture. Which means that, yeah. You never notice that spot. Well, good. Because this is outright depressing. Really. I mean, I could show you like a few pins I have. Usually it's these star shapes that I have like really interestingly. Before the chasm was released, there was just a tree here that was just floating. I wonder what it looks like now. Is it been fixed? It better be. Where was it? Southward. Southward, new SpongeBob character. Forward. From Spineyard, so from Spineyard. Squaggle trousers, I guess. I don't know. Why am I going here?
Quit following me.
Spineyard Squaggle trousers.
Too slow.
Surely they fixed the tree, right? Okay, well, according to the pin, the tree should have been right here. But obviously they changed that. So that means that I'm gonna remove this now. That means that that's no longer useful. Right, there's a wall with floating grass there. That has a... yeah, there's a flower in here that you can't obtain because it's too far under the ground. That's the 3 fossils. Here's a funny corner where if you climb on it... if you climb on it, then something funny will happen to your character. What else? Oh yeah. So that's probably okay. So that's gonna be a very funny thing I want to show y'all. Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back. Hang on. I'll actually fly over here. Well, I mean, there's no NPCs here, so I can just land here, right? Yeah, it should be good. There we go. Let us cook up... oh. Yeah! Hang on, I'll be right back. My mom needs something! Yeah. Okay. Oi. Ja, dat is zo. Nou, doei. Alright. I have returned with some cake. Now, I am 100% certain that y'all have heard me speak in the background there to my mom. That is my native language, yes. I am not English, I am from the Netherlands. Which means I can speak Dutch. So there's like a hole. Yeah, right here, this is the one. I think. There's like a hole where the ground doesn't even like... It hasn't even filled up the corner, so you can just go down here. Which isn't all that impressive, right? Like, you can just, like, go into the water, right? Like, this is just a little hole you have here. Nothing important, right? Now, there is a, there's a pin there that's at the other side of it. Which has to do with, this cave as well, I think. Let me fly over there real quick. Yeah, up here is where this is at. So, like, you climb over here, I think. And then it's like...
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
I'll try. Except I won't. Okay, I don't think... Okay, it wasn't this way then. Let me go... up. Oh. Well, I'm already here. But that's fine, because I think that would... Like, that is one of the places where it's not even finished. The other place is right here. In this little nook right here. But that's also not it. So let us climb out. This wall is just not finished, I know that much. But there was like an area here that you can just go into. Was it here? Wait, it was here. I think. Where was it? Wait. Now I'm kind of confused. Where was it? Hold on. There was a way to get in.
Quit following me.
Here. Oh, fuck.
Too slow.
Don't freeze me. Oh, they gave up already. Man, if only most enemies will burn from them. Giving up while they still can. Oh, dear. Why is it so laggy right now? What the hell? So, it's like... Did they cover it up? No way, right? This place isn't even, like, modeled properly. And also, I want it to be known that that pin leads to, like, a little area under in this mountain where the water isn't even, like, filled into the area correctly. Like, it's just water that just gets cut off. So you're in between, like, swimming and walking. But I have to find the entrance first. Might have been up here, I don't know. But that might be in the Paimon barrier, actually, so... I'm gonna try. But this might be just inside the Paimon barrier. Who's your favorite nice 5-star? Nahida. Except Arlecchino Ito. Nahida? Wait. I meant Arlecchino. I meant Navia. But then I was like switching it over to Arlecchino Ito because, well, he's the one and only. What can I say? Right, let's actually check Mondstadt. Oh, what is this? Funny. Okay. What's this one? Vibing Hilichurl. Okay. I have no context about what any of these are. What is this? Possible ore under the ground. What's this? Glitchy plant life. Why is that called glitchy plant life again? It's been a year. It's been over 2 years since I last checked that pin, by the way. And this is gonna be the first time I think where I show it on stream. So what? Thank you. So hang on. What do you mean glitchy plant life?
Quit following me.
Hold on. What does that entail? Looks fine to me. Oh wait, no, I remember now. I think I named it that because this sweet flower was inside the ground for the longest of time. I think. Or it was floating, I'm not sure. But I know for a fact that it wasn't modeled, like it wasn't placed correctly, so... I just named it Glitchy Plant Life. But it seems they fixed that, sadly. But I'm keeping that pin just for nostalgia purposes. What's this? Animograna. Yeah, I'm deleting that. By the way, these pins are all unusual Hilichurl locations. Which means if you go to those locations, there's a chance you will find the unusual Hilichurl there. Because he's always at one of the locations and he never changes position whenever, or like location if you approach it. Or go there or go somewhere else. So don't worry. He'll just stay there. So what is this about actually? Simple tomb. Okay, what's this? Rest in peace. What? What does that mean? Okay. Huh. I kind of want to see what rest in peace means in this case, because what do I mean, rest in peace?
Quit following me. Huh.
Wait, simple
Too
tomb?
slow.
So, hang on. Wait. Here? Wait. What do you mean here? Oh. Oh. Right. So that's what that means then. Check Sumeru. Did I have any pins in Sumeru or anywhere else? Well, I have this. Light. Okay, sure. What else do I have marked down? Well, the merchants, obviously. Like, people where you can buy stuff from. Yeah, I just have that marked. Well, that seems to be all the pins I have for that. Also, I always mark down all the local legends. If I find them. But, gonna get to that later. What's this? Shrine of the Depths. Oh yeah, I've marked down all the Fontaine Shrine of the Depths. I should probably mark down every Shrine of the Depths, really. So, what's this? Shrine of the Depths, right. Shrine of the Depths. What's this? Right below Celestia. Oh, right. That is the exact spot where you're gonna be right on the Celestia. Like, that is the absolute, like, straight below Celestia point. I forgot about that, actually. What's this? 8 eggs. Okay, thank you. And then there's just funny corner. What about Enconomia? Did I have any pins there? I do not. Okay. What about this? Well, I marked down 2 Shrines of the Depths in the local legend here. What about the Chasm? Anton. Okay. But anyway. I'm gonna interrupt this quest progression thingy. You can stay for 5 more minutes. Oh, okay. Sorry, but I gotta go. You deserve more views, to be honest. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. So, a little birdie once told me in a past stream that if you stand here and you get this ready for the light so that you know where to go, and you do this, hope you make that vid. I hope so too, man. But if you do that and you latch onto I think it was like no, hang on. I keep forgetting how to do this. Hang on. Give me a moment. There was something funny that you can do here. Was it that there?
Here we go.
That has to be, right? Hang on. So, like, he took this path and then, like, right here somewhere? Or was it this? Hang on. Oh. Wait, was it though? Hold on, I gotta look around real quick. What's that all? Hang on.
Yahoo!
No. Okay. Wait, it was up here. Uh-oh. Wait, was it up here now? Hold on. I think it was. Yeah. Yeah, it was here. Yep. This is the place, alright. Alright. And now we're out of bounds.
What do you...
So now we can just explore wherever we want. Also, in case you're wondering, but what is that portable waypoint for then? Well, I mean, do I even have to explain? Do I even have to explain where that one was for? Obviously it was for here. But yeah, now we can just explore the chasm.
The wind rises.
From a perspective where we're not even supposed to be at. That, by the way, is that one tree where you get the Kusava seed from for the Arnyaka quest in Sumeru. That is that place. That's where the glow is. It's from the light that protrudes through the roof. That over there is the main entrance that you first encounter in the chasm. Now you know how far down you're gonna go in order to get to this point. And I'm going to go to the Ruined Serpent arena to show you how far below that is from the top. It's pretty up, it's pretty down there.
Search for it.
Also, I should probably point out, in no way are you supposed to be here. It's just that hole I just entered through has never been closed, and they didn't think that that would just be that easy to go through. And they've never fixed it before.
Too slow.
And if you look at like that one cave with the sliced up water, yeah, I don't think they're gonna be fixing this either.
Too slow.
Then again, I've learned a few other like tricks, but those actually require glitching through the wall with like Lumine or Aether's elemental skill with Geo Traveler. Anyway, down there is where the Divine Nail in the chasm is at. Just a comparison. That's the main entrance. That is the start of Interlude Chapter 2 and the Divine Nail area, which is this. That is what that is. So, yeah. How did you find this? I didn't. Someone from the Genshin Impact Bug Hunter team actually was in my stream once, and they actually showed me a bunch of this kind of stuff, and they also shared a bunch of leaks regarding 4.6, which, by the way, back then it was 4.5 still. So I kind of knew already ahead of the competition what was gonna be, you know, in this version. He also shared a bunch of valuable leaks about Netland, which I am not allowed to share, so I'm not going to. However, what I can tell without having to be in trouble for it is that it's going to be very interesting, and that I'm sure people will like it, is what I'm going to say. It's going to be an interesting nation, to say the least. With a mechanic never introduced before. I also found a video about like, you know, speculations about Natline and what is going to be possible. I commented on a video saying that one of the things in that video that was speculated is actually correct, a correct guess. But that's as far as I'm willing to go and say about that. Also, I'm about to hit the Paimon barrier, believe it or not. I should probably save some stamina and, like, drop down right away. That's a long fall, by the way. Holy shit. I mean, I came from up there, so... Right. Okay, now I'm in the Nameless Ruins, and as you can see... The base terrain shape is just here. And it's just spreading all over the place. I think that's actually the water. But I'm not sure. I've never really gone here before. Well, I have with the leaker, but I haven't really, like, taken a chance to get here yet. Nor have I really taken a chance to explore really on my own here. Also, the sky color and lighting is changing because of, like, how it's supposed to look inside the chasm. But it's gonna be changing all over the place for whoever is gonna be, like, whoever's where, it's just gonna be changing entirely for them. So if you're down here while others are up there, then up there it's just going to be looking different than down here because of the sky. That's what the lighting is, basically. It's just the sky changing, really. Oh, well, there we go again. And it's changing yet again. Because now the game sees that I'm in this area. So it's like, oh, you're here now. Okay, I'm gonna change the lighting for you then. To fog. That... By the way, yes, the moon is here, and it's always nighttime. So yeah, that's a little trivia, that it's always nighttime here. And as you can see, the moon doesn't even move. So it's just nighttime and that's it.
Behold!
Now, I do have to admit, I have no idea if it's possible to get from the waypoint that I place up to the top. Also, this is also still outside of the chasm. But it does seem like they have mapped the out of bounds area. Because you notice the brown on the map? Yeah, this. That appears to be literally just the ground outside of the map. So they mapped that, apparently. That is one steep motherfucker. Holy crap. And I do know for a fact that some of these walls are non-tangible, like as in there's no collision. Do you know anything about the Chronicle banner? Leeway. That's all I'm saying. Leeway. Which I feel like is already like all you need to know, but then again, it's also kind of common knowledge nowadays what it's going to be. So yeah, it's just going to be leeway characters. I think Zhongli is going to be in it. Ganyu, I think Chi-Chi, but don't quote me on that. Kitching as well. I do know for a fact that it has 2 leeway characters I don't have personally. That's what I do know. And it's not Baizhu, which leaves Yelan, Shenhe, Ganyu. I think it was Yelan and Ganyu that got added in the Chronicle Wish. As well as other 5-star leeway characters like Kuching, Chi-Chi, Zhongli. I think Hu Tao was also in it, like... Yeah, I think Hu Tao was also in there. Not Zhongli because he's an Archon. But wasn't Venti in the previous one as well? I mean, if it's not Zhongli, then... It was something else then, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I know it's not Xianyun, it's like more of the older characters that were like introduced rather than the newer ones. Nope. I'm not entirely sure then. I mean, I'd be amazed if both Ganyu and Yelan were still there, because I need Shenhe and Ganyu and I have their outfits. I just don't. I have Ganyu's bow, I have Ganyu's outfit, I just don't have Ganyu. And I'm sad.
Quit following me.
Anyway, let us go to the center of this hole here. Let us go to where the divine nail is supposed to be at. You also want Yelan. She, along with Tartaglia, is like they're the only two bow characters that are Hydro, and they're both really good in combat. Xianyun is going to be a Hydro bow character as well, and she's her skill heals while her burst damages severely as well. So she's going to be interesting. She's also focusing on Bond of Life apparently, but that's just common knowledge among like people that really know this kind of stuff. So right. Also, I want it to be known, I flew from the other side of the chasm all the way here. That comes to show that this is not a really big area actually. So
Quit following me.
I am gonna be honest.
Too slow.
I want to make a video one day, or just no, not even a video. I just want to make a skit one day, where I just open up the stream while up there, and I know for a fact that I have to climb up there myself. Like, there's no way that I can get there by just walking. And even with maximum stamina, there's no way you'll be able to make it all in one go and not have to wait all that much. So that's going to be very boring to watch. I'll also need to have Xiao equipped, because he increases climbing stamina, or he decreases climbing stamina consumption. Which means I can climb much easier with him in my team. But I want it to be known that I want to make a stream intro while up there on the entrance, rather than in the entrance or at the entrance. No, I want to be on the entrance. Thanks, Hiroshi.
The wind rises.
There we go. I don't know why I'm actively trying it now, though. Also, I forgot that there's foods that decrease climbing stamina reduction or consumption as well. Gotta go see. Hey, take care, man. You have a good rest of your weekend, by the way, and happy Mother's Day, by the way. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. He climbed up a thingy before he even could fall down. I am proud of you, Wanderer. Gewanderer.
Quit following me.
I will not. I'm gonna be honest, I think this is more doable than I would think.
Behold!
Hey, thanks, man. We'll see you around, right? I think I might be alive soon again, but we'll see. I'm technically still in a kind of hiatus, so I have to, like, you know.
Too slow.
Oh. Huh. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been here yet. And by here I mean on top of this area. Like, I've never seen this area before from above. But I will make it up there to that glowing sphere. I will see and touch the light. Although...
Quit following me.
I mean, it is a shame that I don't have any, like, portable waypoints anymore, I think. Yeah, no, I used the last one out there, so...
Too slow.
Yeah. What are we gonna do? Man. Wait a minute. Is that the boss arena of the Ruined Serpent? Hold on. That has to be it, right? Because that's like next to the main entrance kind of area. It is, because I'm approaching it and the sky is changing in many colors. Whoa. That's a deep fall. That will not be pleasant to fall into, I'ma tell you that, man.
Quit following me.
But also, I do love, like, I can't stress that enough. I do love how they mapped out the out-of-bounds areas. They legitimately mapped it out. That's funny.
Too slow. Quit following me.
I have no idea where I'm going. I'm in the Serpent's Cave, apparently. Okay, this is all still like this has all of this still has collisions, so that means I can still travel around here. Wait.
Quit following me.
What is over here? Uh-oh. I might have fucked myself.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Wait, why are you forcing me here? Oh. Guess I'm gone now.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Oh, you put me in here. Okay. I had no idea that that was the de facto standard kind of like waypoint in the game. But okay. We're gonna go check these out now. Finally, progression. Sorry for the chat. What are Jingle and the others doing? Oh. The same as usual, I feel like, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna be able to focus on Arlecchino today. So I'm sorry I couldn't fill up to your expectations on that, but let's nonetheless enjoy what we have right now.
Too slow.
Hello.
Whoa, why are there so many treasure hoarders here? Guess it's time to round up some bad guys.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything about this place, Granny Wendy?
Let me think. I feel like I've been here before. But I don't think I stayed here too long. I might have just rested here briefly before continuing on my way.
Got it. That's okay. There are still plenty of other places we can check.
Yep.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, I believe I brought... Ah, yes. I brought some sweet snacks with me. Go on, take some. You need to eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you. Then Paimon will help herself.
Wholesome.
Quit following me.
Lordy Healy Jewel.
Too slow.
I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen this place before.
This place. It's...
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Xianyun. This is where your father was born. It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit.
Oh, that's the Abyss.
I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back. I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees, reciting a prayer over and over. I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking my oath, but spare my innocent child.
Sin? Oath? Did you do something wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog cleared out. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father. I remember I clutched him tight to my chest and wept tears of joy. It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you, Xianyun. You're so much like him, and I love you both so much. But you're always going to be different from me. Why? Just what did I do?
I don't care what you might have done, Granny. You'll always be the person I love more than anything.
You're too sweet, Xianyun. I'm lucky to have you with me. If not for you, I would not have had the courage to come here, to try to remember what I had forgotten. All right. Let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes? Let's go take a look.
Oh,
If
yeah.
one recalls correctly, the next place should be Xianyun Peak. Yuandai, how fares your health?
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Climb on. I shall carry you to the top.
Oh.
Such lightness of weight.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything. My only wish is to depart this world with a lucid mind, to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Fret not. You have my aid in this endeavor.
Okay, now I can fight you guys.
Bow your head.
Okay, stop that, please.
Torn to oblivion!
Get out of the bubble, actually. I want to talk to you. Okay, die, please. Alright. That fight just went extinct. Or went extinct. Yeah, sure, it went extinct, alright. I'll go check it to use unusual hilichurl layers, actually. Doesn't seem to be the case. Oh well. He rarely comes here anyway, so... I've seen it happen once, and that's it. Oh my god.
Whew. We're finally here. Does this place feel familiar to you, Granny One Day?
Let me see. How strange. Have I lived here before?
Take it easy.
When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. I could easily picture myself in those places. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
But did the stories get it wrong then?
We can't expect them to get everything right.
Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of. Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Uendai's memory just like the others.
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
It's alright. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
Thank you. If only I could remember. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsong? Looks like we've come full circle.
Mount Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Mount Outsong, What am I really?
Mount Outsong holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I can't go back.
Are you feeling unwell?
My head, it feels all heavy and dizzy. What is wrong with me?
Cloud... Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
But...
Fret not, all will be well. You and I, you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Outsong.
Huh.
Wait, really? When did you do that?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
Okay. Okay. Barrel. Wheat. Wait.
Quit following me.
What is that? Oh, that's just a statue. Okay. Oh, there, I'm about to swim in the water. There we go. Only for the... Oh, there we go. Hey, it's a statue.
Come on, just tell Paimon already! What's this thing you've prepared?
Here, this is it.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here? Oh, is it another invention of yours.
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism. It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax, and even enter a semi-hypnotic state. Soothing agitation and anxiety, relieving exhaustion and insomnia, its potential uses are numerous indeed. And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories.
Huh.
Whoa, what a cool gadget! But if you had it all along, why did you keep it to yourself until just now? We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat and saved time on a lot of floating.
How preposterous. Had Yuendai not recalled much of her past through her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon.
Fair enough.
We Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves. Had she lacked such determination and strength of character, one would have little to offer in way of assistance.
Paimon thinks she gets it now. Hey, what's that other thing?
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism. One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler. Only with her melodies can the mechanism reach its peak power.
So that's what they were doing then. Okay.
Oh, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather. It's as if she's lying down on a warm patch of grass after a super satisfying meal.
And you and I, is the mechanism helping you to relax? It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie. Come, join one on this side. We shall give her some time to herself.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
This is actually kind of sad, really. This...
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Please. Please, no. Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew, perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of heaven and earth. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. The you of the past, the me from not that long ago, we should have never.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
Granny! Granny, are you okay?
Cloud Retainer.
Your memories have returned?
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? Does that mean you already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember everything. Everything.
Granny, please don't cry. I'm here. I'm here.
I do love how the water had a reflection that just goes onto Xianyun, but then the face is just looking weird with it.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf. It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad of complex emotions. Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf while you compose yourself.
No, it's okay. Now that I've remembered, I must face my memories head on. Xianyun, everyone, I cannot thank you enough for all your help. I'm ready to tell you my story, if you're willing to listen.
Please, Granny, don't force yourself. What happened in the past doesn't matter. I love you more than anything. Nothing you say can change that.
I know, dear child. My feelings for you are exactly the same. It is for this reason that you deserve to know the truth. Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake. One for which I could never atone.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Xianyun Karst? What happened?
I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane. I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience. The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence and began to share many stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me.
Huh.
Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions, I would also stand next to her and watch. I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
50 years ago?
During the drought that struck Liyue?
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever I went. But I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a crane and become something neither human, beast, nor adeptus.
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all along.
But you never turned back into a crane.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed, I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, it was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain and suffering. I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side, so I...
Oh no. What happened next?
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled and tried to hide from the world, such that no one would be able to find me again.
So that's why the nameless heroine hid herself away.
But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself awake. I understood that my pain was caused by my refusal to return to the life I was fated to lead.
Damn.
Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do was pray for forgiveness, even if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven. Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time. If it weren't for those soul-revitalizing tea pills, I probably would have...
Granny! What's wrong?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Tea pills concocted using the blood of an adeptus? No, it couldn't be. Master, don't tell me. Back then, that merchant was actually...
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded, would it not? Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
Oh, Xianyun.
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself. You knew where I was all along.
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. You would hide yourself among a group of wild cranes and ask one to pick you out from among the flock. One found you with such ease every time. 'Tis a truth most evident. One always recognizes one's own, no matter what form they may take.
Wait! Paimon's confused! So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again? But how? When? And what happened after that?
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the tale.
Okay. Here we go. So we are now here. Xianyun is the only character we can play as, but let's check what she is capable of, shall we? Stats? Yeah, alright. Energy resources is good, I love that. Weapons, her own, of course. Wait, only 16% extra attack? Damn, that's crazy. Her artifacts are noblesse oblige, of course. She's C3. This is what she does. Yep. There she is.
Peace prevails throughout the land, and all things. One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
Whoa, hold on. I've never really attacked this before. Damn. Okay. It's a bit laggy. Oh, Xianyun is just there. Yep. Oh my god, lantern. Whoa. Okay.
In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent was lacking. One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better. But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side. Unwilling to begrudge someone of such character, one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies, glaring though they may have been. Wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine.
Good lord.
Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness. As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself.
She even had a fake mustache. No shot she fell for it.
One took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire. Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wangshu Inn.
She has facial hair, fake face hair, that's funny.
As one expected, you were most ignorant of one's true identity. You showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition. One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
True. So we move on then. Okay. There we go. Door of Resurrection activated. I am... Oh.
Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable. Even considering your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night.
Yeah, so I have no choice but to do that, because... There you go. Wow. You actually get to learn how to play with her in a, like, a kind of like... You know, how to progress with her kind of way. I like it. Oh, it's raining. Oh, there's the house. With the barrier. Oh.
Skyward! Make way for the Adeptus!
Oh my god.
Stray clouds converge! Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity without sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains. Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one scent on your body. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions of one's very making.
Damn!
In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by your joy. To see you happy, that was more than enough.
Wholesome. That was really wholesome. Can I enter the house, by the way? Like, can I bypass this barrier? No, I can't. Okay. Oh. Wait, you can look inside, but there's no one there. Wait a minute. Huh. Oh, so I could have sworn I heard the infant for a moment. Huh. Interesting. It's the little details like that
Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait! But if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale.
Uh-oh. Okay. Oh. Wait. This is a section of Liwa Harbor. Okay, you can even go in here, but you can't cook. Oh, okay. Wow, they really did copy everything though. Even the Adventurers Guild. What? Oh, you can't go past that though. That's... Even the wharf. Wait, can you go in here though? Nope. The food stall is here. Okay. Yeah, you can't go past here. What about here? Okay, you can't go past there either. Here? Yeah, you can go up here, but why would you even do that? That is insane.
Just as you and I troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus, because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe. One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring. It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuendai was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognize the essence of her being. Perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one.
Oh, we're leaving the domain then, apparently. Okay. Nice. That is a interesting way to make that, by the way. Like, that's a good use for a domain. I like it.
Now all has been revealed.
All has been revealed. Yep.
One owes you an apology, Yuendai. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin Restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe. Indeed, one wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harbor. Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Had one simply informed you of all you had lost, all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another.
Damn.
Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them. Would you not agree? Even if the process was painful and arduous to experience. Have you any further inquiries?
Master, I must ask. If you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by force?
One has never regarded your action as a mistake. It was a simple choice, nothing more. When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest, it is the responsibility of an elder to let them fly free. Yet, when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return. 'Tis a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home, nest, haven. Whatever its denomination may be, its essence remains quite unchanged.
True.
One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One rather hopes you count yourself among them.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You and I. One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late. Have you not? 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time, it merely delayed the inevitable. One may have extended the path, yet one was unable to alter its final destination. Even the power of an Adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrousness. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories. Though one sped the process along by providing some guidance, the result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
So, what's gonna happen to Granny?
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
Is there no other way?
Master, you've already done more than enough for me. I don't know how I could possibly repay your kindness. This is a better result than I could have ever hoped for. How much time do I have left?
Not long. The transformation is imminent.
Granny? Please don't leave, okay? You're all I have left. Please.
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind. Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong. Promise Granny you'll take good care of yourself when I'm gone.
I promise, Granny. I'll do whatever you say.
Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry. It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsong. Granny will train day and night. I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes, we'll be able to live together again. You and I. How's that sound?
Good.
That's a good girl. Even though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both work hard, we're sure to meet again someday.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes. I'll wait for you to come back.
That's a good girl. Then Granny really has no more regrets. I'm so sorry, Master. Thank you for everything.
Wow.
Xianyun.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event. Tears are a necessary part of maturation. Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress and misery. Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must. One will wake you in due time.
Here we go, cutscene. According to this, there's gonna be a cutscene. So I'm gonna shut up.
We would see each other again, that our days of separation would finally end, and all my troubles would be behind me. Stay this way forever.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
Finches. Wholesome.
Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can,
One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Why did she just sound like that when she said that? It sounded so slowed down. Oh.
Grilled chicken drumsticks. Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now? Oh, Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all.
Madam Adeptus?
Oh, Xianyun, you're awake. How do you feel?
I feel a little better. Thanks. I know I'll see Granny again someday, so I don't feel so sad anymore. Madam Adeptus? Could I, ask you something? Would you take me in as a disciple?
I mean, yeah, she really has nowhere to live now, because the only person who will take care of her is dead. Well, not dead, is gone right now, is off in her original form. So, yeah.
Oh, and have you reasons for this sudden interest?
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad about it, but without that mistake, I would have never been born.
True.
Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. So, I thought maybe one day I could become a cool Adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal. The fact that Yuandai's blood flows through your veins is proof enough of that. If this is what you desire, one shall make it so.
Yeah, because technically Xianyun has Adepti blood in her, so...
Thank you so much, Madam Adeptus. No, I mean... Master.
Xianyun, are you sure about this? Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like Xianyun and violet grass. If you join them, you'll never enjoy One-Min Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule. Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment. So long as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now, is she?
Wow.
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comforts. That is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor. Xianyun shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human world.
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Outsong?
Is that why you took on this human form? Lumini's just flabbergasted.
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the very beginning, one has sought only solace and peace. Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu, Shenhe, Yuandai, they all chose a life among the mortal world.
I just realized something. Yuandai's name literally just says you and I. That is amazing.
One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part as an elder or master. A failing, perhaps, of recognizing what it was they truly wanted.
I was gonna look for, yeah, no, okay, so... Apparently, according to this list, he appears. I'm not gonna say who it is, but you might already know by now because this is like quite a bit of an older quest.
One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there. One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter, but perhaps some time in the harbor will prove instructive.
Oh, so whenever you're ending the quest, you'll be able to find her at the daytime, and yeah, you'll be able to find her here on this mountain once the quest is over. Apparently, that's funny.
Why are you all so silent?
Paimon is, just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal together in Liyue Harbor sometime?
One has precious little time to squander. However, if one finds oneself otherwise unoccupied, one would not be opposed to the idea. One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor. You should take care to avoid disclosing one's true identity.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to before one's departure. Preparation is the key to success, after all. One plans to put up various items from one's collection for sale. The earnings should provide for a comfortable living in Liyue Harbor. One has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but what is mortal life if not one expense after another?
True. If only Zhongli could take up on that.
Seems like you've really thought of everything. Then how about we meet up in Liyue Harbor in 2 days?
A sensible plan. See you then. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspensus somnium mechanism as a souvenir? Anytime you should feel ill at ease in the future, you may try quieting your mind and sitting in meditation as you listen to its melodies. It might help you find a new perspective.
That's a good idea.
Awesome! Thanks, Cloud Retainer! Hey, didn't we promise Xingqiu that we'd tell him what we found out? Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you. So, about your move to Liyue Harbor, you gonna tell the other Adepti about it?
I have left an explanatory note in my abode. Those 2 old fossils will discover it, I am sure, should they come seeking my company. Considering their recent penchant for going off on private escapades, however, I find myself caring little for how they shall receive this news.
I love their relation. I love her relation with the other 2. That's funny.
By the way, Xianyun, we have a friend who helped us learn a lot of information about your granny. Is it okay if we tell him the full story?
Sure, I don't think Granny would mind. As long as you don't tell a whole bunch of people. I don't think she'd want too many people to know. They might go to Mount Outsong and start bugging her about it. Granny needs to focus on her training, you know? But telling a friend or 2 is probably fine.
No worries, our friend can keep a secret.
Good. And if not, I'll slice this... no, never mind. I'll have to wait. Okay. Wait! Not yet. We're going to Xingqiu first. As much as I would rather skip that, but it's still side dialogue.
Too slow.
Shut up. I'm going already, okay? Huh. You still here?
Quit following me.
No one's following you. Oh, the Millelith? Yeah, she's fine.
We meet again, dear friends. How did everything go?
Great! And it's all thanks to you!
You quickly look over the whole story with Xingqiu.
Ah, I see. So the stories didn't get it right after all. Even though she was a celebrated heroine, she had to bear a heavy burden that most could not hope to understand. Thank goodness for the help of that Adeptus. At least she was able to recover what she had lost. Although I cannot claim to know exactly how their story will unfold from here, I trust the ending will be a happy one. Those united in a common purpose always find a way back to each other in the end.
Yep.
Thank you for helping me fill in the gaps. And don't worry, I'll keep this all to myself. It's not my story to tell, after all.
That is a good way of looking at it. I have faith in you. Oh, shit. I don't have faith in myself, though. I literally just misclicked and almost ended the stream on my part. Anyway, 2 days, so... There we go. Wow. 8 PM. Damn, okay. It's daytime! Hell yeah! Oh, wait. No, it's nighttime again. Going back to sleep then. Oh, it's daytime again. I guess we'll wake up. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do. Oh, never mind, it's nighttime. We're back to sleep. We're okay, well. Where? There. Sure. I'm on my way. So what?
Too slow.
So what house has she purchased? Wait.
Quit following me.
No. No. Huh? Okay.
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern. In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life. I have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Clow. Miss Xianyun, what are you guys arguing about?
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares. I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Several hundred years?
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see. Passed down over many generations, as families are wont to do.
Want. Is that correct? Did that spell... Hold on. Okay, well, I don't know if that's correct or not.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that one.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of Mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own eyes. Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment, I've hired an expert to appraise them for me. He should be here shortly.
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer, then. Traveler, Paimon, this is my new residence. If you have cause to seek my company in the future, this is where you can find me.
Hoyoverse is casually lying to us, be like.
Master! Oh, it's you two again. Hello.
Xianyun! You got a new outfit! It looks great on you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it
Master
does,
made
actually.
it for me. I like it too.
That is actually kind of cute. I forgot that was her outfit, actually, in the event.
Huh?
The Lantern Ride event.
You know how to make clothes?
Ha!
Do I know how to make clothes?
Oh.
With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
Of course.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe you could, not look yet, Master? Yeah, that'd be great.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child.
This is wholesome to see. And there she
Now,
goes.
this expert you mentioned. When can we expect their arrival?
Soon. Ah, there he is!
Uh-oh.
Here, allow me to make some introductions.
No!
This is Mr. Zhongli, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques. Mr. Zhongli, this is Miss
She's
Xianyun.
absolutely flabbergasted.
She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
Huh.
Ah, if it isn't Miss Xianyun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experiences left me with such insight and peace.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Xianyun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Xianyun. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship. Can I be certain that you're not working together to swindle me? I mean, you never know.
Huh! A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss Xianyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
Damn, Zhongli also being on the very defensive side here.
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss Xianyun, wait! I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder with geometric grace. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
Oh my god, Zhongli.
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion. Then, in that case, Miss Xianyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house. Oh, very well.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now. I'll return to collect the goods once you've received the funds.
My friends, have you been doing well?
We've been great! How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant!
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services.
Oh, okay.
As for you, Miss Xianyun, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
She's just over there.
I must say, the name Xianyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Well, that is true, but... Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it. One is hardly ignorant of that fact.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses limitless potential. In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us to imagine.
Yeah.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh? What occasion was this?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Oh god.
Hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand.
Yep.
It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple-layered consommé. We shall enjoy the lot. One has already passed word to Shenhe and Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to meet one's newest disciple. Is that agreeable to everyone?
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Thank you so much, Cloud Retainer.
Shu Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhang Li. He is,
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhengli.
That should be everyone, right? Let's go!
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff. Is that true?
That sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! Hey, wait up!
Alright, they're waiting. Yep. Okay. So that would be the end of that. And that would also mark the end of the stream, logically. However, not only will I wish first, and not only will I also procure this, and my rewards at the Avengers Guild in a moment, but also...
Too slow.
What seems like a book of accounts. A letter can also be found inside. Little you, my dear daughter. By the time you read this, Mommy and Daddy will have already left to go on a long journey. Your granny may get a little forgetful sometimes, so try to jot down little reminders for her around the house whenever you can. Mommy and Daddy are counting you to take care of Granny while we're gone. You might be wondering why Mommy and Daddy have to leave. Well, my dear daughter, in this world, everyone's got something that they just had to do. Your Mommy and Daddy are no different. Did you know? Daddy was actually awfully sick as a child. How sick, you might ask? Well, even the doctor could barely feel Daddy's pulse. It was that weak. But Daddy still managed to grow up. Looking back, there were many times when Daddy thought he might not make it. In the end though, Daddy pushed through every time. Very amazing if you think about it. Maybe Daddy's just really lucky. Or who knows. Maybe he has some super powerful adeptus looking after him. Either way, Daddy always felt like he's received a lot of love from this world. And you know what? Daddy loves his world right back. They told Daddy that this mission will be super dangerous, but both Mommy and Daddy decided to sign up. You'll have grown quite a bit taller next time Mommy and Daddy see you again. Maybe you'll be so big by then that Mommy and Daddy won't even recognize you. How about this? Let's use a code. Do you still remember that one phrase Daddy taught you when you were little? That can be our secret code the next time we meet each other again. That way we'll recognize each other no matter what. You remember it, don't you? While the Millelith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. From Dad.
Ad Ash.
Yes.
Thank you for
Wow. Bit sus, but okay. And that was Xianyun's story quest, everyone. I've yet to do these two as well, but fuck it. I'm accepting this quest to do in my own free time.
Following me.
Not yet though. I don't even know. I'm not sure I will zoom it out. Oh, right. Right. Why is he standing here though? Why is he... Well, I mean, he's looking for a pole army. He did say so. My spear. My spear. Anyway, that is it for this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you, Hiroshi, for joining in today. They were here for quite a while. Gotta love that. But, yeah, I will definitely make the next intro on top of that chasm area. But for now, I must say goodbye to you all. So, happy Mother's Day, and yeah, be sure to treat your mother well, because you only have one. And she put you on this world. So she deserves the attention today, I gotta say. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Wow, Luna's awfully quiet today. Okay. She's alive though, don't worry.